Yes, guys, so if you're a football player who absolutely loves to blitz past players on game day, then this is the video for you. So the four main steps that I've been taking and the four main steps that you can take as well to maximize your potential as a player for your speed and agility is your training, your diet, your supplements, and your mindset, your mentality. So on a weekly basis, I've been dedicating one training session per week to fully focus on speed and agility drills. Plenty of fast feet, quick movements, and explosive drills using equipment such as a speed ladder, cones, resistant bands, and also a couple of speed parachutes. During this training, it's been important to put in a maximum effort in all of the exercises I do and to work as hard as possible to get out as much I can from the training. Now, the key to get out all of the benefits and rewards of this training is consistency. If you're doing this on a weekly basis over a long period of time, you're going to see massive changes and improvements to your speed and agility potential and become absolutely rapid. For the gym work, there have been 2 days in the week where I've dedicated my sessions to plyometric training, and there has also been 1 day where I've focused on leg strength training. So for the plyometrics, it's been important to work at maximum effort and intensity and to also over time carry out progressive overload in the exercises that I've been doing. This can be from increasing the weight slowly, or it can be a case of doing more repetitions of the exercises in the sessions carried out. Now, what these plyometrics are doing is working the muscles in a way that focuses on the fast twitch muscle fibers of the legs, so that the muscles can be trained to move at a much more rapid rate, which is helping your legs to move faster and ultimately enhance your speed and agility as a player. And for the overall strength of my legs, I've dedicated 1 day a week to train legs at the gym, making my overall muscle strength stronger and more capable of bearing the heavy load and demand on the legs whilst playing football. Now, like I've already said, it is very important to push your body as hard as possible and to implement progressive overloads so that you are getting the maximum benefits and rewards out of this training. Also, on top of training plyometrics and leg strength at the gym, I made sure to finish off these sessions by training abs, which then helped to develop the core strength needed and the stability to be able to sprint harder and faster. And finally, for the training side of things, possibly the most important part of your training is recovery. Making sure I had a good recovery routine and continued to recover well after each and every training session that I would do meant that I could keep my legs feeling fresh and well so that I could be able to carry out the rest of my training program without having very sore and tired legs. So, do your recovery. Okay, moving on to why your diet plays a crucial role in improving your speed and agility. So eating the right, healthy and nutritious foods will affect your overall health and how your body functions. Therefore, the better your diet, the better your body will function. And this is very necessary if you want your body to be able to perform at the best it possibly can. I keep my diet consisting of high amounts of protein for strength and repair of the muscles, a good amount of carbs for energy such as fruit, veg, pasta and rice, and healthy fats as well, such as avocado and dark chocolate. Now, I would highly recommend having a good amount of healthy fats in your diet as a football player. This is because fats are a slow burner and can be used very efficiently whilst performing during training and games. Also, the most important part of your diet is staying hydrated. Plenty of water throughout the day. Whilst doing all of this, I emphasize the fact that avoiding all the rubbish foods such as sweets, chocolate and highly processed foods is also essential, as failing to do this can really detriment your ability to perform at your best. You want to remain on good and nutritious foods to fuel your performance so that you can perform at your best potential. Also, making sure you don't overeat is important for this, as this can cause weight gain and feeling heavier, which will then just slow you down. So, a great diet will lead to great results in your speed and agility. Whilst I've been doing my training program, I've also been supplementing creatine on a daily basis. I've done a video already on the effects of creatine on my performance as a footballer, so if you want to understand further about what I've noticed, then go and check that out. But specifically for speed and agility, this has been very effective in further enhancing this, as the creatine has improved my energy levels, muscular strength, and muscular endurance. This has made it easier to train harder, so I can therefore max out the benefits and rewards of all of my training for speed and agility. So as my energy levels increased, my ability to train at a higher intensity increased. As my muscular strength increased further, I felt stronger and more powerful when doing all of my training. And as my muscular endurance got better, I could feel myself being able to train harder and for a longer period of time with a lot less muscle fatigue. Also, the fact that the creatine supported my recovery time made it easier to get back to training at a high intensity. So overall, creatine has been massively beneficial to my speed and agility. And finally, your mentality is so important. If you want to see results and improvements in your speed and agility training, you're going to have to push yourself hard. This isn't going to work for you if you're just doing the same movements at the same intensity over and over and over again. You have to push past your limits and be willing to go through that pain to be able to continuously benefit from your training. You have to be consistent, you have to be disciplined, you have to have progressive overload. And if you do this for a long time, you're going to see massive results. So get your mentality right and do the work constantly, and you'll see yourself blitzing past everyone when it comes to game day. So these are the 4 main categories that I've been using to implement in my training, my diet, my supplementation, and my mentality to further enhance my speed and agility and to better prepare myself for games, training harder and being able to beat my opponents. So if you guys want to implement that in your own routine, then make sure you take all this information on board. And and also if you want to know what training equipment I've been using to further enhance my speed and agility, and also the creatine that I've been using myself, which has helped me out massively, then I've left a link in the description and further links down below for you guys to have a look at. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope it's given you some insight and some guidance in how you can train and how you can make a routine for yourself, basically, to get your speed and agility just pushing further and further. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy that video, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.